This is the injury report presented by NYU Langone Health. You guys know the news by now. Jets backup quarterback Tyrod Taylor is out for the rest of the preseason after undergoing arthroscopic knee surgery. So in today's injury report, we have Dr. Berkcan Akpinar, Sports Orthopedic Surgeon at NYU Langone Health, because Jets fans are hoping that they get their QB2 back before week 1 against the Steelers. Doc, thanks for hopping on with this. Long time no see, but let's jump straight into this because I've had my knee scoped and repaired before. Aaron Glenn, head coach of the Jets, called it a minor scope for T2. When do doctors decide surgery is necessary, and what would be the best or worst case scenario for a return from a knee surgery like this?
Yeah, thanks for having me on again. Doctors usually decide when players plateau with their ATCs and they have a small tear, like a meniscus tear in their knee or a cartilage tear, and especially if they're having clicking and catching and locking in the knee that's painful and not getting any better, then we typically, opt for a small knee arthroscopy, which, two small poke holes in the knee, and we either trim the meniscus or trim the cartilage up. Players typically, depending on how small the tear was and how small the trimming was, especially for an elite athlete, it's typically on the order of 1 to 4 weeks for a return to play.
All right, so that's good news to Jets fans. Doc, I remember I was 30 years old playing in the CFL when I first got my knee scoped, and I didn't come back as the same player or as explosive as I was. He's 36 years old. So does age factor in how quickly he recovers and gets back on the practice field? And when he does get back out there, is he full go?
Yeah, I mean, I'd still consider 36 to be relatively young, and he's an elite athlete too. Not to say that you weren't an elite athlete yourself, but I think it's really dependent on the severity of the tear, how much meniscus the surgeon had to take out or how much cartilage had to be removed from his knee. That's really what it boils down to. And then, how he does with respect to swelling in his knee and how aggressive he's going to be able to rehab it quick enough. I think those are all the factors that play in, but I think he's still pretty young.
Only in sports is 36 considered old. So thank you. Thanks for clearing that up for everybody out there. $1 million question here. Can non-athletes return to action as quickly following surgery like this?
It's much harder for non-athletes, right? The typical age tends to go up, and non-athletes don't have that support system that the NFL is able to provide for a professional athlete. So ATCs, 2-a-day therapy sessions, the before and after therapy sessions, icing, all these extra things that these professionals do for a living, where a layperson, they got to get out of work, run to physical therapy, maybe they make their appointment, maybe they miss it, so on and so forth. So it is a little bit more drawn out for non-athletes.
Real quick, Doc, to wrap this up, can you explain to our viewers what ATC means? What's that stand for?
Athletic trainers, sorry.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that was pretty easy. I thought it was like some special, like a medicinal word or something like that.
Oh, no.
All right. Well, a lot of Jets fans happy after this one. So thanks, Doc, for the update.
No problem.